Okay. Are you recording yet?
Yes, right now.
Okay. I buckle myself in the first thing. Then I'm putting my key in the ignition. I'm telling the examiner I'm going to turn it to run, but I'm not starting my bus. I just need my gauges energized for my low pressure warnings to work.
I'm putting it to run, but I'm not starting my engine. I'm putting it so I can see my gauges.
Yeah. So the low pressure warnings work.
So the low pressure warning works.
Yep. Then, okay, I'm going to look at my gauges, my air pressure gauges, to make sure I have enough air pressure to actually do the test. Okay? So they're above 100. They're in the white, so they're good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put my foot on the brake with pressure, applied pressure. I'm not fanning my brakes. I'm just holding like I'm holding the bus at a stop. I'm going to push my parking brake off. I'm looking at my gauges. And I'm going to count to 60 because I cannot lose more than 3 pounds in a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and it go all the way to 60, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that, you have to do that for the test.
Okay.
Then, okay, I've established I'm not losing more than 3 pounds in a minute. Now I'm going to start fanning the pressure off, pumping the pressure off, because between 75 and 60, no less than 60 psi, my low pressure warning indicators should come on. A light and a beep. I've established in this yellow area, I know we're rolling, but you won't, that they came on at the correct pressure. Okay?
Okay.
So now I'm going to go ahead and pump my brakes down further. Between 35 and 20, my spring or parking brake should pop back out, meaning my brakes are applied. No less than 20 psi. And it did. It's popped out. My parking brake is on, so my brakes are applied. I'm not in danger of rolling. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw my shifter into drive, attempt to start the bus. It didn't start, which means my neutral safety switch, my safe start, is good.
My safe start is good.
Put it in neutral, leave it, I left it in the run position. Started my bus. All pressure's coming up, so my engine's good. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to wait for my air pressure to build up. Yeah. I'm going to take it up to about 15 or so, just to build it faster.
All right.
The low pressures went off.
One of them went off.
This park one won't go off because the brake's on. The parking brake's on. Okay. My pressure just cut off.
Okay.
Now, could you push that? Remember, you got when you get on the bus, push that to normal.
Push that to normal.
First thing you do is push that to normal. And then when you sit down, you're going to make sure that the door button, this toggle switch, is in the closed position. Okay. Now I'm going to put my foot on the brake with pressure, putting it in drive, leaving my parking brake on, looking around, make sure nobody's around me in case this test fails. Then I'm just going to go ahead and give it a quick stab of fuel. My parking brake held. The bus did not attempt to move. Now, I'm leaving it in gear, pushing my parking brake off. Hold on, you might want to hold. I'm going to move forward, okay? I'm going to roll forward. I'm looking around. Nobody's around me. I'm going 5 miles an hour. Then I'm just going to go ahead and stop. My service brake does work. I just pressed my brake. It does work. I stopped, obviously. Now, where are we at here?
Looks like we're trapped.
No, we're not.
Now you're done with your brakes, right?
Nope.
No?
I'm just scooting around that cone. I don't want to hit that cone.
Oh.
So now what I'm going to do, my last part, I'm rolling forward. I'm going to release pressure on the steering wheel and step on the brakes. And I'm checking to see if my steering wheel pulls left or right. That means my brakes did not pull left or right. It stayed centered. So I'm good. At that point, I am done with my air brake test.